Come on, Melissa. I'll take you up to your room.
Thank you for not calling the police, Dylan.
Yeah, against my better judgment.
I know. I just don't want to add to the stress around here.
Oh, it is you.
Oh, Darlene, what are you doing out of bed? You know what the doctor said.
I'm fine. What on earth happened to you? Why are your clothes torn?
Oh, well, I was just being my clumsy self and tripped over a shrub. I fell right into the thing. I was so embarrassed.
You should be embarrassed. For that ridiculous story.
Darlene, please. It's just a few scratches, honestly.
She was attacked.
Dylan!
Attacked?
I can't believe you.
She's not stupid, Melissa. It happened outside the Blue Heron. And she wouldn't let me call the police.
Oh, really? Well, you just try to stop me.
Darlene, no!
Melissa, you could be in danger.
I said no! You know what Daddy'll do.
I certainly do.
I didn't even see his face, Darlene.
I hate to say it, but it'll be next to impossible to find him.
Maybe you caught a glimpse of him, Melissa.
His face was covered the entire time. I tried to rip the mask off, but he was too strong.
Still, you should try to go to the police.
It happened to me, Darlene. It's my choice.
You're impossible. You dropped something.
What is it?
It looks like a business card.
It's not mine.
It must be. I saw it fall out of your pocket.
It doesn't look like any business card I've ever seen.
What?
It's blank, except for this symbol.
Okay, that's just strange. What does it mean?
It's the sign of Scorpio. I know. Roger's a Scorpio.
Dylan, do you think it's from the attacker?
There's nothing in here except this card. It looks like a symbol of some sort.
It's Scorpio.
It's what?
The scorpion. It's one of the signs of zodiac.
You mean like astrology? Why would anyone send this to me?
Dylan?
Who knows? If you let me get the police involved, maybe we could find out.
Enough, okay?
Sorry. Look, I really need to be getting back to the house. Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
I'll be fine.
Don't worry. I'll take care of her. Thank you, Dylan.
Anytime. I'll call in the morning.
Thank you again. I owe you, Dylan.
Nonsense. Night, ladies.
Good night.
Good night. Scorpio, how odd.
Very.
Well, all I can say is thank goodness Dylan was there.
I forget. What are you?
Huh?
Your sign.
Oh, I'm a Scorpio.
Yes. Thank goodness.
I don't wanna be blue like I was before. I don't want the kisses that left me wanting more. I don't wanna think of the things we used to do. I just don't wanna feel blue.
Vernon,
Delilah.
my secretary said you were waiting to see me.
Yes.
I assume this is about last night.
Why didn't you tell me about the Blue Heron?
It was a lifetime ago, Vernon.
Obviously not.
When I heard they were planning to tear it down, I had to go. I couldn't believe it was the same owners. When they asked me to sing,
You couldn't resist?
of course I couldn't. You remember?
You sounded like an angel. Nothing's changed.
Well, now, this is a far cry from the man who was trying to destroy me not so long ago.
That was business.
It was personal, and you know it. It always will be.
I suppose you're right. So many mistakes.
So many foolish choices.
Well, maybe we can't undo the past, but we can certainly stop one travesty from happening.
Really? What?
This.
What's this?
Read it.
Vernon, it's the deed to the Blue Heron.
It's yours.
Mine? I don't understand.
I thought you were supposed to be a savvy businesswoman. What don't you understand? I bought it, and now I'm giving it to you.
But the parking garage.
Funniest thing, the financiers of that project suddenly decided it wasn't fiscally sound.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
What does it matter anyway? The Blue Heron will stay in business, and I know you'll return it to its former glory.
My God.
What?
For a split second, it was almost like...
Like it was 5 years ago?
Yes.
I know.
I hate you, Vernon.
It's a fine line, isn't it?
Between love and hate? Yes, it is. Vernon,
Yes?
thank you. This is the kindest thing anyone has ever done for me.
You're welcome, but don't get used to it.
Oh, of course not.
Hey, what the...
Lionel, Vernon was just leaving.
This is twice now, old man. I told you last night at that club to stay away from my wife.
You know, Sinclair, Delilah here won't suffer a jealous fool any more than my daughter did.
Vernon, please just go. Thank you again.
Wise up, Delilah. This is beneath you.
Walk out of here while you still can, old man.
You watch yourself, Sinclair. Hurt her, and you'll answer to me. Delilah.
Vernon.
This is unacceptable, Delilah.
You're damned right it is, and I'm furious with you.
Excuse me?
You tricked me into taking your car so you could follow me with your GPS.
Yeah, and if you weren't being so damn secretive, but then this is Vernon we're talking about.
Vernon being there was a coincidence, Lionel. I'm telling you the truth.
Like hell. That's why you two have hated each other so much.
Lionel,
You were lovers, weren't you? If you lie to me, we're finished.
All right, yes. Vernon and I were lovers.
You can stop worrying about me, Melissa. I'm perfectly safe here in the hospital.
I just don't understand how a man could do something like this to a woman. It's so vile.
Max, please, stop.
I'm taking this here money, and you better believe I'm coming back. You're gonna pay big time for lying to me, you little bitch.
I'm sure he's long gone by now.
I'm not so sure. You said something about the money.
I don't remember half of what I said, Melissa. I must have been thinking about the money in the bank account.
Well, I still think you should let my father post a guard outside your door.
Melissa, really? I'm just fine.
Maybe I should just come in for a little while.
The nurse just gave me a sedative, so I'd be asleep by the time you got here. Why don't you try that yourself?
All right.
Thank you.
I'll see you first thing in the morning. You can't be eating the hospital food.
Fine.
First thing.
I'm sure.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Which one of these is the light? Oh, here it is. Hello? I'm just going to sleep. I've already taken my sedative. Max? Is that you?
Amy.
Oh my God! What do you want? Ah!
Die, bitch.
Help.
Suey.
Oh, look, the garbage-eating bird.
Ha. Was there any mail for me?
It's on the table there.
Thank you. That woman is a menace. Nothing but advertisements. Oh, here's one. But it doesn't have a return address. Oh my goodness. Another Scorpio card.
Raven, have you seen Delilah? I really need to talk to her.
No, I don't think she's home yet.
What's the matter?
Look at this. It came in the mail with no return address.
Oh my God.
What? You think it means something?
Does what mean something? What did I miss?
Raven, if this is your sick idea of revenge, I swear.
Revenge? Dylan, what are you talking about?
Good question.
Delilah got that same card delivered to the house.
You got another card?
Another?
Yes, I got another one a few days ago.
Oh, man.
Maybe this is more serious than we thought.
I'd say so. Melissa Montgomery was attacked last night.
What?
Good heavens.
Where? How?
At the Blue Heron. I left her to get my wallet from the car, and then it happened.
How could you leave her like that? Is she all right?
She's fine. Melissa's always been able to hold her own. Let's just say tonight was no different.
That's terrible.
The attacker left behind one of these.
A Scorpio card?
Yeah.
You mean...
We have to call the police.
I have to see Melissa.
What? TJ, I'm scared. Don't you dare leave me.
You're safe here with Dylan and Candace. I won't be long, I promise.
I'm gonna try Delilah's cell phone again.
Good idea.
But what about me?
Excuse me.
Ms. Montgomery, can you kindly step aside? This is an official crime scene.
I can see that. I certainly don't want to interfere with your investigation, Mr. Marshall. I'm here to see my friend Amy Sanders.
Amy Sanders? You're a friend of hers?
Yes. Is something wrong?
Why don't we step into someplace a little more private?
No! What's going on here?
Look, I'm terribly sorry to have to tell you this, but...
What?
Mrs. Sanders is dead.
Oh, no! Oh my God!
It appears she was strangled to death.
Oh, Amy!
I'm sorry, Ms. Montgomery. We haven't been able to locate any family. Would you be able to get in contact with them?
No, she never talked about her family. I got the sense there were hard feelings.
But do you have any idea who might have wanted to do this to her?
I know one for sure. Her husband.
Amy! My poor darling Amy!
You animal!
Hey!
Ms. Montgomery!
She assaulted me!
I should kill you!
There! She just threatened my life. I want you to arrest her for assault. I know my rights. I want to press charges.
Sorry, I didn't see a thing. You, Paulson?
Nope. Sorry.
I want a lawyer now.
Bastard. It wasn't enough for you that you beat her nearly to death. You had to finish the job.
Lady, you're as crazy as your old man.
He's the reason she was in the hospital, officer. She called me from the bus station parking lot where he left her. He had beaten her. She told me everything.
She's lying.
Would you be willing to make a sworn statement to that effect?
Nothing would make me happier.
Maxwell Sanders, you're under arrest.
What? I want a freaking lawyer.
You keep yelling like that in the hospital, and the only thing you get is a taser.
You have the right to remain silent.
You bitch! You did this. It's all your fault. I'm innocent.
They're gonna lock you in a cage like the animal you are.
Let's go. You have the right to an attorney.
Oh, you're gonna pay, bitch. I swear it. You're gonna pay.
Oh, TJ!
Okay, now, what's going on here?
Oh, it's horrible. My friend Amy.
Yes, I remember. What about her?
She's dead, TJ.
Dead? Good Lord, how?
She was strangled to death in her hospital bed. They just arrested her husband.
So they think he did it?
I'm sure it was him. If he was willing to beat her, what would stop him from going too far?
You poor thing. I'm so sorry for you. What a tragedy.
Ms. Montgomery.
Yes?
Have you ever seen this before?
What? Oh!
What is it?
It's a card with that Scorpio sign on it. Just like the one...
Ms. Montgomery, please. If you know something, you have to tell us.
Tell him, Melissa.
I was attacked last night outside the Blue Heron.
I see. And you didn't report it?
No. I thought it was random, and I didn't see the man's face at all. He was wearing a mask.
And I tried to get her to call you then.
But I didn't want to cause more trouble for my family. Everything is always such a scandal in this town.
You should have reported this, Melissa.
I know, but that's not all of it. Darlene found a card like that one with a Scorpio sign on it. It was stuck to my coat. My God, it was Max!
This is unbelievable.
That's why I'm here. The desk sergeant told me where to find you. Delilah and Raven have both received cards like these in the past few days. Melissa, I'm not so sure Max is guilty.
What?
He's not bright enough, Melissa. I don't buy it.
But that means...
Hi, Suey.
My name is Candace.
Sure, whatever. Where are you going?
To finish the rest of my duties. Is there something you want?
No, not really.
Fine, then.
Suey, I mean Candace.
Yes?
Well, I was just wondering, well, if you might keep me company for a while.
Keep you company? Me?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, is there anybody else here?
Well, I don't think...
Candace, please. They think this Scorpio thing could be something really dangerous. I'm scared.
Where's Mr. TJ?
off tending to the fair princess. Ooh, I hate her.
Now, you don't mean that, Miss Raven. Of course I'll stay with you.
Well, thank you. Even Dylan ran off to talk to the police and to find Delilah. But does anybody think about me? No.
You do enough of that for everyone, Miss Raven.
Thank you, Candace. It's just would have been nice if TJ showed the least bit of interest in how I feel. It's not as if Melissa doesn't have people swarming all over her.
It's karma for what you did to your sister.
What a horrible thing to say.
But true, believe it or not, I understand.
Understand what?
About being under someone else's control. The things that you'll do to break free.
Well, it's been just awful since Daddy died.
I'll be the first one to admit that Miss Delilah can be difficult, but you haven't exactly made things easy for her.
Maybe not, but neither has she.
Course not. But she knows that business far better than you.
So what are you saying?
Leave it alone and let her do what she knows best. You need to ask yourself, Miss Raven, what's more important, profit or petty revenge?
Good morning, Vernon. Your attorney should be getting our breakdown of assets today.
He already has, and it already proves what I've known all along, that you're mad as a hatter.
I think it's all very fair, considering the grounds I have.
You better be careful, my dear wife. Remember, I'm not the one who killed Silas. You are. I simply helped hide the fact.
It was self-defense, Vernon. He was going to kill you. It was you that drugged me all these years so I wouldn't remember.
So we both stand to lose.
Perhaps. But it won't stop me from taking what's rightfully mine.
Half of my holdings in Montgomery oil. It's preposterous.
I'm entitled to every last share. My lawyer is quite confident.
Gina Prescott. Yes, I know. Her reputation precedes her. We'll see how she does against my legal team.
All the lawyers in the world can't deny the facts, Vernon.
And I tell you, Amelia, far better than you have tried to take over this company. You won't meet with any more success than they did, I assure you.
We'll see.
Daddy, there you are. Oh, Mother.
Darlene, what is it? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, I was just looking for Daddy.
Yes, my pet, what is it?
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I have someone...
Miss Darlene, Lionel Sinclair is here to see you.
Oh,
Sims,
Darlene.
I told you that vermin is not welcome on this property. Now have security throw him to the curb with the rest of the trash.
Daddy, I asked him to come.
You what?
That's what I was trying to tell you. Please, just listen
He forced you to submit to a paternity test that could have hurt the baby.
Now, Vernon.
And you blackmailed poor Dr. Garrett into changing the results. You're no better, Daddy.
Finally, we agree.
You have a lot of nerve showing your face in my house, Sinclair.
Lionel, please, just wait for me in the library.
Darlene asked me to come. I'm here against my better judgment.
Only because she's still naive enough to think you can be reasoned with.
Vernon, let's go and let them talk privately. This really isn't our concern.
Like hell, this is my grandchild.
You've caused enough trouble, Vernon. She's a growing woman.
Darlene,
Daddy, please.
Fine. But I won't be far away.
Thank you, Amelia.
Don't you dare thank her. If you hurt my daughter again, you'll answer for it.
Come on.
I'm so sorry about that, Lionel.
What do you want, Darlene?
So that's what we've been reduced to. After everything we've been through.
I'm not really up for a trip down memory lane, if you don't mind. First time was enough.
You don't really mean that. You just...
Yeah, I do. It's how I'm getting through this.
So, it's easier to hate me, is that it?
I didn't say I hate you.
Really? You could have fooled me.
I knew this wasn't a good idea.
What do you want me to say, Lionel? I don't want to drag each other through the mud.
Neither do I.
Really? Because the way you've been talking, it seems that you're already there.
I'm sorry. I'm just afraid that Vernon's going to try and take this baby away from me.
I told you before, I won't let that happen.
I never wanted to hurt you, Darlene. Hell, I still...
You still what?
Nothing.
You still love me.
It doesn't matter. I'm married to Delilah and you're married to Roger.
I felt the baby kick today.
What?
I did. And all I could think about was telling you.
Wow. We are really having a baby.
Yes, we are. That's why we have to stop fighting, Lionel. For the sake of this baby.
He's wrong, you know.
Who?
Vernon. I never wanted to take this baby from you.
I know that. Daddy thinks I'm so naive, but I'm not. I know you better than that.
But that doesn't change the fact that my child will never be raised under your father's roof. I will be this child's father, not Roger.
Roger is my husband.
He's a liar like your father. I'm sorry, but it's true.
And your wife's a saint. Please.
See? This was a mistake.
No. Dragging my family into court, that will be a mistake.
See, that's the trouble. You and your father think that because your last name's Montgomery, you're somehow above the law.
That's not true.
The hell it isn't. But I'm telling you, Darlene, you are not. The Sinclair name carries just as much weight around here.
Lionel, please. I just want to...
Just forget it. You can contact me through my lawyer from now on.
Damn.
Thank you for staying with me last night, TJ. I'm sorry it took so long at the police station.
Anything for you, Melissa. You know that.
Yes, I guess I do.
I'm sure I'm in the doghouse with Raven by now. I told her I wouldn't be gone long.
I could call her and explain.
No. Something tells me that wouldn't help. Besides, I made sure she was safe.
But she's your wife.
I know. But now that Max Sanders has been arrested, we can all breathe a little easier.
Maybe.
You don't think he's guilty either?
I didn't say that.
You don't have to. The guy was beating the hell out of his wife, you said it yourself. And now she turns up dead in her own hospital bed.
Thanks, TJ.
I'm sorry, but the guy sounds like a total whack job. He worked for DVP, so that explains the cards being sent to Raven and Delilah. What more do you need?
I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right about this.
Oh, please, not this again.
Don't make fun of me, Tobias. My intuition serves me just fine, thank you.
Okay.
There's a call for you, Miss Melissa.
Oh, could you please take a message for me, Sims? I really don't want to talk to anyone right now.
It's Lincoln Marshall of the Lafayette PD.
Oh, well then, I'll take it in here. Thank you, Sims.
Yes, ma'am.
I wonder what he wants. Hello?
Miss Montgomery, it's Link Marshall.
Yes, Detective. What can I do for you?
I thought you should know right away.
Know what?
Did Max escape?
No, we still have Mr. Sanders safely in custody. But another victim has been found.
No!
About an hour ago at Dane Van Buren Petroleum.
Secretary, waiting to release her name to the family to be notified.
My God.
It's definitely the Scorpio killer.
He left another card behind.
You've given him a name?
What choice do we have?
So, what about Max?
You know he's going to be released.
No!
He was in custody when this latest victim was killed.
And since his wife never filed any official charges against him,
Your hands are tied.
it wasn't him, Miss Montgomery. I'm sorry.
Thank you for calling.
Are you all right?
No, Mr. Marshall, I'm not.
Thank you for calling.
Good night.
Melissa?
I knew it. It's not over, TJ.
I'm fine, Hannah, really. No, honey, I swear I won't be gone much longer. Oh, my cousins are fine. They're at each other's throats, but that's nothing new. Nope, nothing else is going on. There's just a few more things I gotta take care of. I love you too, Hannah. Okay. Bye-bye. You can never know what happened here, Hannah. Never.
Candace? Oh, where is that woman? Okay now, Raven. Just stop. You're just being plain silly. The police arrested that man, so there's nothing to worry about.
Raven.
What was that? Oh, now I'm hearing things too. Candace! Who's there? Ah!
Miss Raven, what is it?
There, in the window.
I don't see anything.
He was there, I tell you. It was the killer.
I'm sure it was just your imagination.
It was not. I'm calling the police.
I'll tell the guards out front.
What's going on here?
Dylan, I saw him.
Saw who?
The killer. I saw him in the window.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. He's gonna kill me.
The guards are combing the grounds now. If he's still here, they'll find him.
Candace, you stay with Raven. I'm gonna have a look around myself.
Dylan, no.
I'll be careful. Don't worry, I'll be right back.
This is a nightmare.
Vernon,
Delilah, you came.
I've never been able to resist your gardens at this time of year. They really are so beautiful, even at night.
That they are, as are you, my dear.
My goodness, Vernon. Why this sudden change of heart?
What do you mean?
I mean, it wasn't so long ago that you wanted my head on a spike. Now you're giving me nightclubs and telling me how beautiful I look.
It was the blue heron. It took me back.
I know. It did me too. And now it's mine, thanks to you.
I couldn't help myself. The thought of it being torn down was, well, more than I could bear.
My God, who knew you could be such a sentimental old fool?
Now don't go spreading that around.
I wouldn't dream of it. So is that why you asked me here? So we could rehash ancient history?
Like I said, it just brought back a lot of old memories, things that I thought were dead and buried.
You mean like our...
Don't. Please. That is something that must stay in the past.
It will always be there, though, won't it?
I think that goes without saying.
Maybe a walk in the gardens will help me relax. It's such a beautiful night.
Please.
What
That is
the...
something that must stay in the
Delilah
It will
Dean.
always be there.
What is she doing here with
That
Vernon?
goes without saying.
Vernon, we shouldn't be here like this.
I know you're right, but I'm very glad we are.
I'm married to Lionel.
I'm married to Amelia for the time being.
Vernon, Oh, Vernon.
Delilah.
They're kissing. Oh, Vernon, you rat. What was that?
Amelia.
Is someone there? Oh!
Hello, Amelia.
You! Oh my God, it's you! Oh!
This is Victoria Drake, and I play Melissa Montgomery. I like Melissa because she's got moxie, and she's not afraid to stand up for what she believes in.
This is Kevin Hoskins. I play primarily Roger. I like playing Roger because he's a weasel, and I get to use a voice totally unlike my normal way of speaking.
Hi, I'm J.R. Benight, and I play Sims. I love playing Sims because, let's face it, Sims knows where all the bodies are buried.
This is Evan Newton, and I play Vernon Montgomery. I like Vernon because he does what he wants. He does tend to get himself in a lot of trouble, but in the end, he's always still one of the last men standing.
I'm Cara Whitney, and I play Darlene Montgomery. I like Darlene because there's more to Darlene than meets the eye, or shall I say the voice.